Hello, welcome back. Today I will show you how to do connections in Hammer. Basically, I'm going to cover two different methods to do inputs and outputs. For this first one, you have a button and you have a laser. You want to connect the button to the laser. So what we do is we name the laser. Let's call it laser 1. And also name the button 1, doesn't matter. And then we add here the output, unpressed, laser 1, turn on, and we want to turn it off as well. So on unpressed, turn off. Now the laser will start on, we want it to start off. Now we load up an Hammer. Hold the button, stand off the button, stand on the button, stand off the button. The laser is connected. It's very simple to connect. Now we want to show it's connected. How you do this is you apply an overlay. I've got the texture up here on the top right, the signage indicator lights, and specifically there's two. There's a floor and there's a wall. And you place the floor one like that, and you place the wall one on the wall like that. Now, these UV start and end things are what determine how long it is. So if I set this to 2, it's now half the size. I want to set it to 2. There you go. But I want to make the model bigger. Like that. Now that's the right size. Let's enter it. And here we go. We could do a similar thing here as well. 2 is double the width. Now let's go 0.25. Now we only have 1 dot. And we want 4, I think. Let's see. That's how this looks. This doesn't look correct. We want 2 dots for every square. This looks correct. This looks more correct. And to make these turn on when the first, we'll call this antline 1. Notice we've named the same thing. And I'll call this texture toggle 1, or text toggle 1. And the target brushes are the antlines. And now, copy and paste on pressed, text toggle 1, set text index. So what one press, you want to set it to 1, and copy paste on unpressed, you want to set it to 0. Now when we step on the button, the line turns on, and when we step off the button, the outline turns off. Yeah, so that's how you do it. And you could also add a one check mark under the laser if you want to, but I think this is fine. For very basic Hammer work, this is fine. Just to show where the connection goes. And now I'll show you how to connect it with vscript. Okay, so now we're going to connect the button to the laser. So we're going to call this button 2. Call this laser 2. I'll call it script. So we're going to write the connection code. Let's call the file connection to laser. So we have two functions. We have laser on, and this is going to call int higher. So it just actually calls the connection on laser 2, calls it to turn on, and we're going to have a similar function, and we're just going to change all the ons to offs. Make sure you add your semicolon. Now we're going to add connections to the button. So we're going to on test, you want this script to run the code, and we called it laser on with brackets. I'm going to copy paste, and on test, we called it laser off. Now it's connected to the script, but the script doesn't know which script to use. So I've added this script here, laser connection, that's where we saved it. And it's a .NUT file. I saved it as a .NUT file, that's what Hammer reads. And what will come in the button, and it turns laser on, and we turn off, and it turns laser off. So both of these buttons will work. So that was it. Make sure to like, and I'll make some more stuff